Overwhelmed.
Your favorite mother-daughter duo is here with a show where nothing is off limits. Nothing is off limits. Mental health, pop culture, and the struggles of life. There's nothing they won't talk about. You'll laugh, cry, relate. You may even hate. They've got a lot to say, so listen up. Now, here are your hosts, Alexa and Carissa.
Welcome to the I don't know which episode. Welcome to the Overwhelmed podcast. I am one of your hosts, Alexa.
And I'm Carissa, and obviously she can't remember anything. Great.
No, the thing is, we're going to briefly mention, we did skip last week. Sorry about that. Had a lot going on, but now we're back.
We are back, but a lot going on. A whole lot going on. Oh my God.
Y'all want to talk about Overwhelmed? That's what we're about to do, because I feel like we started the podcast and then everything from that point has just been overwhelming.
Yeah, no, it really has. I mean, like crazy.
Like, I don't even know where to start.
I don't either. Well, I'm trying to move, and that on its own is a big deal.
Can you
That's a big deal.
move what? Can you explain to the audience?
Move our bodies from one place to another. What do you mean?
What?
Trying to move.
She's trying to move houses.
Yes.
They don't know what you're talking. I'm trying to move. They don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my God. Okay. I've never had anybody ask me move what.
Well, the way you said it was like, you were like, I'm trying to move and like.
Well, I'm pretty sure people can catch on to what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm trying to move. If anybody doesn't know what that means, it means you're going to take your furniture that you have in one house and you're going to move it to another house. That's called moving.
Yeah.
And then you can also move like your body and stuff, but. Okay.
Well, there's a lot of types of moving.
All right. Okay.
Exercising is movement.
Yeah. Well, move everybody somewhere else. It's just trying to find, you know, how moving is. And then on top of everything
I feel like you're speaking in run-on sentences. It's like you're not taking a pause. You know how moving is and everything else.
I don't know. It's a lot.
And
overwhelming.
Literally. And can we talk about the fact that I feel like life changes, like even positive ones,
Oh,
are
I
overwhelming?
know. Well, yeah. You can have too much of anything, like too much positive, and we never have like one good thing happen to us and then just enjoy the one thing. It's got to be like 3 or 4 different things all at once.
I know.
It's
It seems like
crazy.
for us, like whenever things are going bad, they're going like terribly down bad.
Yeah.
And then when they're going great, it's like, here's everything you've ever dreamed of, all in the same week. And I'm like,
yeah.
oh my God, thank
It's like,
you. But
oh, fun. Where do I don't know what
no,
to
like
do.
legitimately, I have a new job, new relationship, new podcast, new mom's trying to find a new house. Like literally everything is new and it's all great things. But I'm also like, I feel like I'm trying to adjust to this.
Yeah.
And it's like hard to catch up.
Well, I know today I was actually sitting there just staring. And I thought, I
Mhm.
need to do something. And then I could apply move to this. I couldn't actually move. I was like frozen.
No, because you get like so overwhelmed.
I mean,
in your head.
I was like, okay, what can I do first? I didn't even know where to start.
I feel like
That's
I
what I'm
get so many
saying.
things going. Me too. I don't know how to do it in order. I'm like, okay, I know I have to do X, Y, and Z, but like, where do I even start and how do I even get it all done?
I know. For me, it's the start. Once I start, I don't want to stop. So get it into gear. The wacky world of
The way we operate is just
it's confusing to me. So I'm sure it's a lot for anybody.
the thing that I'm realizing about myself that I'm not good at right now is like I don't know how to transition from, say I'm like at work, right? I'm so bad at like being at work, but also texting somebody back, getting my work done. But then also after work, it's like if you want to hang out with somebody, I'm not good at like, okay, right after work, let's hang out. Let's get like I need time to like recharge and then get dressed, get myself out of like work mode to hangout mode.
Yeah.
And then it's when you're not used to that, like having to not answer to somebody, but I want to.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
No,
like I want to
know
give my
you-
time to somebody, but I'm also like, how do I compartmentalize this? Because right now I'm trying.
Yeah, well, that's just it. When anything's new, you're gonna like have bumps along the road. You're gonna have to.
Well, it's not even bumps, but I know what you mean.
Everybody's got to find where they're comfortable. They're comfortable positions in anything, especially in a relationship.
I feel like what I'm trying to say too is like we were saying, it goes from one extreme to the other.
Uh-huh.
I go from like, nope, I'm not talking to anyone, not doing anything, whatever. Nobody's like expecting me to like hang out all the time
Mhm.
to like full force. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
I know.
I like it, but I'm
Yeah.
also, I don't know how to like handle myself.
Yeah. But you will. It's
Now this sounds bad. Should I cut it out?
thing.
I didn't mean it bad.
No, I know you didn't mean it bad. It's all working on instinct. I mean, you will flow along in the relationship. He'll know what makes you happy. You'll know what makes him happy. It's just a journey.
Yeah, it is. But I overthink things to the point of like, whenever they're actually happening, like when I'm actually like hanging out or like whatever, I'm like, oh, yes, I'm glad.
Yeah.
But me, it's with anything, not just this. We can get off the relationship topic, but with anything in life, it's like that thought of having to do all the things versus actually doing them is two totally different circumstances. Does that make sense? Like me thinking about having to do something is more overwhelming than like
actually doing
then
it.
when I actually do it, I'm like, that wasn't even a big deal.
Oh, I know. That goes just to like with anything. Like, oh my God, I don't want to go. Let's say I don't want to go clean the kitchen, and you put it off, and you're like, oh my God, I'll do it later. I'll do it later. Then you finally go do it, and it's like,
it
that
took
didn't even
10
take that
minutes.
long. What's the big deal? I go into the build-up so strong.
Me
like,
too.
okay, this is horrible. Like I'm going to war.
No, me
It's
too.
a freaking kitchen. Nobody's going to attack me when I get in there.
I do the same thing.
All I have to do is just clean it up and get out. I act like there's minefields and,
It's what it feels
it's
like.
ridiculous. I know, but that's, in my mind, it's a war zone, and it's like, okay,
That's
just
another
calm
good
down.
book title for you. My Mind is a War Zone.
That's another
Carissa
good one.
Pellerin.
My mind is a war zone.
No, because I do
that.
the same shit with like, if I have plans after work, I'm like, okay, work, then I have to take a shower, then get dressed, then makeup. I could do my makeup earlier in the day, but what if I
Or
want
how
to work
about
out?
this?
I'm
I like this one. I like this one. What if I just don't put any makeup on and just look like shit and just ruin the whole night?
yeah,
That's always a fun one.
That's a good one.
And I've chose that several times. Like just wearing shit. Like when we
To
went
what?
to, like, I don't know, one night we went to Groundlings. And I was like, I don't feel like getting ready. And as much time as I put into thinking about not getting ready, I could
You
have
coulda
been
just
ready.
got ready.
But hell no, Hobo Sally was ready to go.
That rhymed.
Yeah, well, it did. Oh, it did.
Hell no. Wait, what was the first
Hell
line?
no,
I was ready to go.
Hobo Sally is ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah, so the whole night I'm sitting there going, God, I look horrible. Man, couldn't even enjoy
That's how I
anything.
feel about the podcast right now.
Oh, I know it's
if you're
bad,
watching it, sorry.
but-
I'm like, I just feel like I'm ugly.
okay, we
and
don't need to go into the troll zone.
Literally
again.
last week, I was like, no more negative self-talk.
I know, now
And then
it's back, stronger than ever.
And you know this, because we talk about it, but I do have, and this is real to me. Like, it's actually my reality that I have to live.
Body dysmorphia
No,
disorder.
no.
Oh.
That,
That
thank you. Add it to the list. But not that. I genuinely feel like I do go through a phase,
Sorry
like,
about that.
happens at least once a month, where I'm ugly, like genuinely ugly. You don't have to tell me I look good, because I know it's not true.
But you've never changed during that
I
month,
literally am
is what
ugly
I'm
as fuck
saying.
for about a week.
I've never seen this creature you speak
Oh,
of.
it
I've
comes
never
out.
seen the creature.
I'm telling you, I'm a different person for at least a week per month, where it's like me going out in public is going to take, I need to be forced out of the house.
Yeah.
Because if I go out there and people see me like this,
My God, whenever this happens, could I see it?
you've seen it. You know when I'm ugly.
Okay, I've never experienced this
Yes.
creature.
And then it's weird.
creature of death. that you
Because
speak
depending on
of.
how strong the ugly is how confident I'm going to be the next week. So it's like if I'm feeling really ugly, I know I'm about to have a really good one. Like I'm about to be
Okay.
really pretty. And maybe I do need to go to therapy, but instead I have a podcast.
Yeah, that'll work. We hope.
And you know how weird that is too? when
Was
you're-
last week the ugly week? Is that what we
Well,
missed?
for some reason, I'm going into like a week and a half on the ugly journey. So I'm hoping that's not a 2-weeker.
No, I think you're fine. There's no ugly to you, so.
I beg to differ.
Oh, God.
Could we stop? Who
I don't
invented
know.
mirrors and fuck off? Because I don't want to see anything.
Isn't that weird that a really long time ago,
In a long, faraway place.
94.
His
You
name
know-
was Narcissist. He built the mirror.
Okay, no, I'm telling
Or
you.
he saw his reflection.
What if we lived in a world where we couldn't see what we looked like? There was that time frame. Mirrors
Until
have not
Narcissist came
always
along.
existed.
Well, yeah,
They
nothing
haven't.
has always existed.
I mean, I'm just saying, what if we did? You were only going off of what I said about what you looked like.
Huh? Oh,
We didn't have
we
mirrors.
could see each other, but we couldn't see ourselves.
Right. It's called no mirrors.
It's called, I just said that literally 5 seconds ago, and you tried to repeat it into a different format.
No, that's not what happened. I'm saying, how weird would that be?
I think it would be good.
You would be horrible. You'd sit in front of somebody and go, really, do I really look like that? What do I look like?
But would you even be thinking, like, if all you knew was what, like, other people looked like, would you even be thinking that?
I don't know.
Because until it's invented, you're not thinking, like...
Where's the mirror?
Yeah. I mean...
Damn it, you haven't invented that yet.
But there were reflections in nature and water, so I mean...
Yeah, but you know how warped reflections are. You may have been walking around thinking you had
so when the mirror
wave
came out,
in your face, like...
They never thought they looked really good when the mirror came out.
That is true. They could have been like...
Oh, you know what else is interesting? You know how your face, you go, like Baxter.
Oh.
No, but you know how we can like Facetune our pictures, edit them, all that stuff? Back in the day, and I never even thought about this. You know these paintings that we're seeing from like the Renaissance days, Mona Lisa, all these people? Yeah. Okay, that was them, but like painted to look better than they actually looked. People would like Facetune them in real life for the painting. So we don't even know what they really looked like.
Oh.
Because they made them look better because it was a painting.
Well, they all looked weird as shit.
That's what I'm saying. So imagine what they really looked like.
I can't.
I mean,
I'm sorry, I can't.
That's like...
They do look weird. They're white and... I mean, like,
just
super
different.
white, and their eyes are beady, and their hair is all
like
bundled
Play-Doh.
up. Yeah, they're scary people. Scary people with no mirrors.
I mean, really, if I think about it, if I never had hair dye, if I never had makeup,
God.
if I never
They
had...
didn't even have razors. How were we not just little
We were.
hairballs
We were just
running
living in
around?
our natural habitat. We don't technically need any of this shit.
Well, I realize that, but I'm just saying, what if you could like journey back just for the day? Well, I mean, your hair wouldn't grow that fast.
Well,
but
would you rather go to the future or the past?
the past?
Ooh.
I don't know.
No, I want to see the cool inventions. Why would you go back there? They didn't have
Because then
shit.
I know they didn't have
I'd be
anything,
so-
but if you would...
You'd go back and go, okay, can we go? I'm bored.
Well, no, I thought it'd be neat to look around, but in the future, then...
Look around what? The woods?
Yeah, and the weird-looking people.
Oh, you just want to see the people?
Yeah.
I just feel like I'd be like, okay. Like, you know when you go to the Renaissance Festival, it's fun for a
Yeah.
second, and then you're
I've
like,
never been, but
let's
okay.
go.
I've never been to the old Renaissance
No, actually,
Festival.
I take that back. That shit was fun. Went to a psychic at the Renaissance Festival.
I remember you telling me
in
that.
high school.
I went to a psychic at the fair in high school.
What'd she tell you?
She told me that I was going to be worldwide known.
Are you joking?
No, I'm being serious.
Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide. I will be known worldwide, is what she said.
Did she say why?
No.
Well, damn.
I know. Well,
She couldn't
something.
what else did she say?
I can't remember. I was in like 9th grade. You know how long ago that was? It was in a gypsy tent at the fair.
Mine was in a gypsy tent too, but at the Renaissance Festival. I was on a field trip.
Yeah, that's always nice. Go to school, play Ouija board. I played Ouija board at school.
No, you didn't.
I swear to God, my 2nd grade teacher brought a Ouija board to school. I didn't know what it was. I had no idea.
What was her name?
Jumped
'Cause
in the car. Her name was Miss Natho. And
she just sounds like she would bring a Ouija board to school.
Yeah, Miss Natho. Yeah,
Like
does.
if her name was like Miss Smith or Miss like
That'd be a
Applewood,
little-
I wouldn't believe it.
or yeah,
Applewood.
I don't know what Applewood is. Yeah, but like Miss Williams or no, her name was Miss Natho.
Nathos.
Yes,
You will
Miss
play my Ouija board.
Nebulonicus.
They want to talk about. I would.
But
be
I got
calling
in the
school.
car. My mom had a shit fit. She said, "What?" I didn't even know what she was talking about. That it was that I was in 2nd grade. So she brought a what? Yes, she called the school.
Damn, I'd be pretty pissed.
I think Miss Natho didn't last a full year at that school.
No,
I
I
don't
would
think
hope
she
not.
did. I really liked her though. She was very sweet.
I mean, I don't really know how I feel about Ouija boards.
I don't want anything to do
I
with
don't
them.
play them, but I don't.
I'm not messing with anything. I'm having trouble dealing with all the shit I can see. Don't bring in some shit that I can't do.
I know that's true.
Let me just deal with this first. I
Yeah.
don't need any shit knocking on my shoulders and jerking those sheets off of
Well,
me.
don't say that now. We rebuke we rebuke any negative we rebuke any negative energy.
Yes, none for me, thanks.
You're not welcome in this room.
No.
Get the hell out of here.
Okay. All right,
No,
that
thank
does work.
you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Okay, well,
I don't know what the hell we've talked about.
I don't either.
But
That's
I also
okay.
did want to talk about something that we discovered over the past week while we were on our break. Have y'all ever been on cougar TikTok?
I have not.
Let's break it down. We all know what a cougar is, and if you don't, that's an older woman who likes younger men, okay?
And I thought, now this is just me, I thought that all older women that liked younger men were cougars. I thought that was just a general thing.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know anything about it, honestly, because I am not a cougar. I could not even imagine dating. I'm sorry, no way. But I'm not like that, so I don't know anything about it. And then
we dipped into this side of TikTok, and we just got hooked on these hashtags. We were sitting there cracking up, reading all these comments, and I did not realize, like, okay, y'all, there's a whole entire, like, sub-nation. Is that a word?
I did not
Subculture?
know this.
I don't know. There's a literal culture of, like, cougars. And it's not just like,
Cougar world.
Yeah, it's not just like, oh, we like younger men. Good for you. It's like, there's hashtags like, welcome to kitty country, like, cougar nation rise. Like,
what about the one, come over here and I'll shred you apart?
Yeah, no, there's literal divisions of this shit, like, by age group. So we were reading through the comments.
This was all news to me. But there is cougar categories.
Oh, there's like
what type of
cougar merch? There's literally like like this is a whole world.
Yeah, I don't want any part of it.
But it's
the Cougatorians.
I just never I never knew this existed. I'm getting to the screenshots that we took.
Well, I just thinking about that is like I could not. No. If nobody knew what I was talking about when I was trying to talk to them about, like, stuff I used to watch or do, plus, I mean, I've had 3 kids. Who in the hell wants to date somebody younger than their kids? That's weird to me.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if people like, whatever. I don't care. Y'all do whatever y'all want. But I'm just saying it's not my thing.
I just find it,
I
like,
don't care.
I like
It's just-
looking about. I like seeing other people, what they do, and they're like, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Whenever you find these weird, like, not cultures, but seeing different people's lifestyles, I guess that's what I'm trying to say, damn it.
Yes.
But even if you're like, oh, I couldn't do that, I think it's so damn interesting to see how other people
I love watching
live.
it. I love watching it. I watched this one thing, and I'm going to have to find it. Y'all have got to watch this. I'm serious. This one man has like 47 wives. It's on YouTube. He lives out in the middle of, I mean, absolutely nowhere. He's got all these broken down trailers.
47
in like a
wives?
circle. Yeah. And kids on top of that. There's just like
Hell no.
That's
not sitting right. He's
Okay.
he's plotting something.
no,
Okay,
they have, okay.
we're gonna go on to Cougar TikTok and we're gonna read some comments because this shit
You
is.
didn't tell us the cougar categories.
We gotta that they're in here.
Oh.
I have to read it. So here's the deal. 30 to 39. If you are a 30 to 39-year-old woman who likes younger guys, you're a puma.
Oh, so that means you're just the tennis shoe. Yeah.
You're in the beginning
That's
stages.
right. Just lacing up, ladies.
Buckle up and get ready, because when you hit 40 to 49,
That's me.
that's cougar.
Wow.
That's cougar.
Okay.
But then we also have 50 to 59.
I'm about to enter that zone.
And y'all don't even want to know what this is.
what it is.
This is the panther.
Oh.
And it doesn't stop there.
All right.
60 to 69 years old, jaguar.
Grr.
Like the car.
Ah, yes.
70 to...
Revving it up now.
Sounds like you want to join.
No. It's just fun.
70 to 79, cheetah.
What?
Y'all, and it's not done. We have 80 to...
But a cheetah is fast as hell. What the hell?
I don't know. 80 to 89, you're a leopard. 90 to 99,
You're dead.
you're a tiger. Yeah. And 100 plus, you're a lion. So, I
Who
mean,
will make it to the lion's den?
I don't know, but there's some comments on here. Somebody said, welcome to Cougar Town.
Rawr, rawr, instead of yeehaw.
I literally can't. Somebody else said,
What?
it's so hard to even read these. You heard my warning growl. You know. You know it's a sign of my hunger. 30 seconds later, you're on your back. Rawr. You should have ran. I mean, this is somebody
Sounds
commenting.
like she's about to murder him.
I know.
Damn.
I know. I'm like scared of these
I
cougars.
know. Shit.
Like,
What are the guys that, what are the guys called?
oh, they're called cubs.
Oh, do they get older or we just, they're all
I'm
cubs?
not sure.
Okay.
Somebody else said, a Faza girl, she said, yes, we do growl, we do nibble, and we do bite.
Oh, she knows the ways of the cougars.
Like,
I
this is our signal. It's playtime. If you can't handle a few scratches, don't even bother coming into the jungle. Like, where are they hanging out?
I don't know. I don't want to go. What if you accidentally walked into their house?
I know, like, they're
Well,
all, yeah, I don't know.
that's hilarious. The old Cougatorians.
There's Cougar Nation, Cougar Country, Kitty Club. I mean, the list goes on.
No, this is something I knew absolutely nothing about.
I
But
didn't
back
either.
to the man with all the wives. I'll have to find that and tell y'all what it is.
Now, do you think you could ever, like, okay, because we've said before in our private conversations, marriage, I don't know, I
Marriage.
can't think straight tonight. Marriage, we're like, okay, the concept of it is kind of like insane. It almost feels like a setup for failure.
Yeah.
You said that.
Yeah, I know I did.
Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if everybody would just say the truth in their vows, that would be great. You know, everything's not going to be great all
What's
the
an
time.
ideal vowel?
Well, I'd have to write
vow.
it. That would take some time. I can't
No, I
just
want an
throw one
improv
out.
vow.
Well, I'm just saying, like, hey, everything's not always going to be right, but you're the one for. I don't know. I don't have any idea. I'm not a vow writer, but I mean, I'm just saying that you will do this, you will do that. That starts out with the commands, you know,
Yeah.
like, okay, you're gonna. What are they?
Thou
Like
shalt
in-
never leave. Like, damn,
Yeah.
what if I want to, though?
I honestly don't even know what the wedding vows
I
are.
almost said, thou shalt not kill.
Thou shalt not.
The 10 Commandments.
That's what it needs to be. Shit.
Well, shit. True. I would hope that would be thrown in there somewhere.
Yeah. Well,
but no, because you said before, you said it's like marriage. It's like, okay, you're going to be with one person for the rest of your life. And you're
Yes.
going to live with them and share a room with them. And you can't, like, you just said it
can't
sounds
ever
like
shake 'em. Yeah.
it sounds like a setup for failure. Instead of being like,
Well, yeah, because, and I get, it just all gets twisted. It's like, I feel like when you're in a relationship, you should not only have that relationship, but other relationships too. And you shouldn't put like these boundaries.
don't mean,
that
like,
are so
dating other
strong.
people.
No, I'm just talking about friends.
yeah.
I'm just talking about how, you know, people shouldn't start cutting everybody out of their lives just because they're in a relationship. Is what I'm saying. And
That
then
wasn't
it
really
just
the
naturally
question.
happens.
I'm saying,
I don't even know what the hell I'm talking
I'm
about.
asking, why do you think it's set up for failure? Like, because you said you're living with this person and then
Yeah.
it's like a trap almost.
Well, yeah,
'cause you're showing this person
you can't
24/7.
get away from them. And then when you finally get away from them, you know, it's a trap. You're trapped.
What?
I don't know what. I don't have the answer to your question. It is like, I feel like it's,
No, because I saw a TikTok. This made so much sense to me. It's not the one I told you already, but this made sense to me where she was like, let's drop the whole lifetime commitment thing. She said, I've been with my husband for like 30 years.
Uh-huh.
She said, and we still haven't made a lifetime commitment. They say, you know, we're enjoying this for what it is.
Uh-huh.
If there ever comes a time where like we're not happy and we're going to be apart, that's what will happen. And she said that makes both of them like even try harder because it's
Uh-huh.
like, oh, I don't want to lose this because we're both aware that like this isn't just, oh, because we're married now you can't leave.
well, yeah.
I can do
but
whatever I want.
I really think the marriage thing is on a one-to-one basis. I don't think marriage is for everybody. I
No.
really don't.
Well, yeah, nothing's for everybody.
You know, so I think this big idea that, oh, everybody should be married and everybody, I don't feel like that's the case. I don't feel like everybody needs to be married.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I personally don't.
But do you think like people, because one of the arguments about people who are like I don't know how to, polyamorous,
Mhm.
that he said, they're like, they think it's like society that set us up to be monogamous. these big ass words.
Yeah, monogamous.
But like society set us up to be monogamous. So they were saying like naturally, is everyone actually meant to be with only one person forever?
Oh. I don't know. I mean,
I like that. I like the idea of one person forever because
Well,
I feel like I would
do.
just get way too jealous. Like I would
Well,
be like,
my God, who wants somebody that's been with 50,000 different people? Nobody, especially when you're in a relationship.
but
That kind of
polyamorous
puts a
people.
damper on things for me. But see, that's just it. I think there's different things for different people.
Yeah.
You know, I am not Polly want a cracker. I'm not, you know what I mean? There's no way. I would cuss everybody out and
Yeah,
leave.
me too.
You know, I couldn't handle it. It's too many people.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
It is too
when
many
you're
people.
talking about marriage and all this, you've got somebody hanging on him, and no.
Yeah.
You know, I think you have to find that right person, and then marriage is great.
But like the guy with 47 wives, like, is he even?
I don't know
What
the
are they
hell
getting
he's
in
doing.
return? Because
Nothing. They live in a shithole. They have trailers that are broken down.
so
It's
why
bad.
are they
They live
there?
in poverty.
That's really sad. Why are they
It's
there?
horrible. I have no idea.
It's just at that point, I'm like, is that even a relationship or is that like?
It's gross. Is what it is. It's disgusting.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
that
sorry.
50 people in one.
Yeah, and all the names of the kids, he recites all the names of them.
That's weird.
I don't know how I think he made some of the names up, but
Probably.
you know, it's like whatever.
I could not keep track of.
Who would know? You know?
Yeah. No.
Yeah. And you've got other women telling your kids what to do.
No.
No, there would be I'm not even a fight person, but there would be a fight breakout.
Yeah.
I mean,
I couldn't do that.
some other woman telling me, nope, wouldn't happen.
Nope, not for me either.
I'm not. So I've realized I'm no cougar, I'm no jaguar, and I'm no
So what are you?
polyamorous. I'm just a regular, just a reg.
Just an average.
Just the average Carissa.
I also, at the same time as doing all this new shit, literally because I can't do one thing at a time, I got off my antidepressants.
See, and I got back on mine really, really quick.
You did?
I told you I was back on it.
Well, I just asked you for
just
the first
a couple
time.
of days. And you freaked out and everything else. I just had to go pick them up at the store.
Yeah. Well, because you've been on them longer. I've only been on for what, like a year?
Mm-hmm.
So then I was like, okay, the side effects. What is my accent tonight?
I do not know.
These
The side effects I have found.
the side. You sound like
I
what's
sound
his face?
who?
Dexter's Laboratory.
I don't know.
No, but for me, the weirdest side effects are like the brain zaps. Like,
Yeah.
and I can't explain it, but it's like you'll be walking and all of a sudden you just like, it feels like there's electricity in your head and like a space in your head.
Yeah, that's weird.
Is that like,
Yeah, that can
normal?
happen. Uh-huh.
damn,
Yeah.
does it go away?
Are you going to take them again?
No.
Oh.
I'm like,
Yeah, it'll go
just trying to be
away.
off of them.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like I don't need them anymore.
I mean, if you feel like you don't need, you have to really watch yourself. Seriously, you really do.
I've been off them for like, what, 3 weeks?
I did not know this was taking place.
I told you that.
Well, I know, but I didn't know you really did it.
Yep. I'm off the meds.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
No,
you just have to kind of play it by ear and see.
I think my depression thing, I think everybody gets depressed, but I think mine was like situational depression.
Yeah.
So then I feel like whenever I got out of the situations that and people around me or whatever that I feel like was like making me depressed.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, it just got to a point where I feel like they did what they needed to do, but then it got where I didn't have emotions.
Yeah.
And so then I feel like for a long time I've just been like, things that I'm like supposed to be excited about, I'm like, oh yeah, I am excited, I am happy, but it's not, I don't get that feeling of like, oh, I'm so, like, I actually feel happy.
Yeah.
Or sad stuff, I'd be like, yeah, that's sad, but it was just like nothing.
Yeah, I know.
And it wouldn't be like that all the time, but majority of the time I
That's
just
what
kind
I'm
of felt
telling you.
like,
it gets weird. Yeah.
so that's why I wanted to be off of them, because I'm like, well, I'd rather have my emotions, and obviously if I get super bad again, I'll go super bad.
Yeah, it wasn't that dramatic.
I never was like, it was bad
Oh.
enough to get on them,
Yeah,
but it wasn't like
okay.
terrible. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do know what you mean. Well, we'll just watch.
How else do you get off of them? People
That's
say
how
don't.
you have to do.
People say don't go cold turkey. Like, how do you go warm turkey?
I
Like,
don't know. You just cut your dosage down. You're obviously 3 weeks in. Probably need to talk to the doctor about it. Would be a good idea.
hopefully my job goes full time. I get insurance and I can figure out my mental health once and for all. America, baby.
That is an ongoing journey that
you can go to space, but you can't go to the doctor.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
Get in your capsule and we'll feed you into space.
Isn't that actually fucked up though? Like people literally need stuff and then, we don't.
It's terrible.
And everything's fake anyways. Like we could stop the whole system.
Yeah.
If everybody listened to our podcast, we could start a revolution.
Let's do it. What are we going to do
If we were running for office, first of all, I would just, everybody needs to get rid of money and do stuff that makes you happy and then do favors for other people.
Yeah, like when you go in a store, instead of saying, how much is this? Just say, thank you so much.
Like,
for
hey,
this.
oh, you're a hairdresser? Well, if you do my hair, then I'll watch your kids for a date night.
I think that's what they used to do, like back in the old days. It's called
Bartering.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, who wants to barter?
Yeah.
I do. It would be fun to try to do that for like a week. Like, see if you could survive for a week.
I would be broke off my ass.
Or if we ever get rich enough to get our own city, like even a little one, we could open up like the city of bartering and bring
Barter town.
Bring bartering back.
Hey, bring barter back, damn
This
it.
is our revolution.
Okay, look. My last name used to be Barton.
You know a fun fact I learned about last names? You know how some last names, it's like Baker or things like that,
Barton, yeah.
Carpenter. It's because back in the day, they would used to just name people according to their job. Like Tim Carpenter.
Oh, Baker.
Yeah, Tim Baker. He was a baker. I don't know about all of them, so don't start asking me.
Okay.
Smith. Maybe he was a locksmith. I don't know.
Yeah, that's good. That's really weird.
And what would
about
Adams be?
maybe an apple? I don't know.
What other?
What about Williamson? What did they do?
I
Or
don't know, but there's a
Williams?
lot of them.
Yeah. That is weird.
Isn't it weird how there's some like
Well,
last?
what do you mean they gave him a last name like that? They would already have a last name.
No, that's
don't
how
just
last
start-
names got invented. They would like. I almost said they would save each other's names in their phones as like
Yeah,
Tim
back
Carpenter.
a long time ago.
Well, they didn't have phones, but you know
I
what
know,
I mean.
I'm getting that, but I really don't think that's true.
Well, I saw it on TikTok.
Okay, well, who in the hell knows how they did that?
I don't
Do you
know.
know how long ago that was? That's before. Only a certain set of people would have to have a last name, and then they all go.
Well, do you not realize we
That
have
is weird.
ancestors? We all came from
I'm
those
talking about
people.
the very beginning. That's weird to think about. I never even thought about that.
What?
About how the last names got here.
Yeah. Because how far back does that shit go?
And that's what I'm saying. So in the very beginning, they were having to make stuff up. And then
Everybody's making up the names. And who made up math and how do we know they're right? Like, none of the shit is adding up.
none of it makes sense. No.
Because imagine we were the first people on Earth. I could have said, hey, this is a table. And you'd be like, yeah, you know what I mean? Or like,
yeah.
how do
Well,
numbers?
I mean, it is all made up.
Well, numbers just, what is that? Like, how did that person go, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2, and then 2 plus 2 is 4. Like, how do they just understand that and then go,
Then we're going to divide it by 3, and then I'm going to do that. Yeah.
like, what does that even mean? Like, that's why
I don't like math.
I don't like math either, but also like there's a lot of weird shit that goes on in the world that has to do with math. And there's like patterns, and if you look it up, get deep into the YouTube, our world
Yeah,
is
I'm
like
not
on a
going to.
like number scale.
It's weird.
No, it is, because if you start seeing the patterns, you can almost like predict things based upon the
I'm not good enough with
Mathematics.
numbers, so I couldn't go into
you
any
probably
kind
couldn't,
of
but
prediction. No.
somebody else might.
Well, I'm sure maybe, but I couldn't do it. So it would do me absolutely no good. Just like math.
Yeah.
No good.
But do you also believe that we might be like, do you think we chose to come to Earth? Like, actually,
oh, yeah.
because that's
I
interesting.
don't know. It really is interesting to think that way. I really do think Earth is a learning experience, though.
But like, do you think we
I mean, I really do. It's
like before we came here, do you think we knew we were coming?
It kind of seems like, yeah. Well, I mean, the theory of
Because we were, okay, if y'all are listening or watching this, we were watching a YouTube video the other night by Dolores Cannon, which she's like super famous in the whole field of whatever you call this, overthinking.
yeah,
And she's like hypnotized people, like past life regressions, like people see their past life, people have seen God apparently, all this stuff. So she's basically saying, you know, we are spirits, and I've known this before too, like our souls.
Yeah.
But we like choose to come to Earth to learn. And it's like she said we were like told that, hey, this is going to be really hard. This is the hardest planet, hardest level, like the most dense, heaviest planet. Are you sure you want to go? And apparently we like signed up for this. And then apparently when you're here, some people's purpose is just to like, what'd she say about energy?
To just give off energy. Like it's people that like get in a room with other people and you just know they're there. They have that, just this energy about them, and you love being around them, and
like they make
just
you
they make you feel good. And
she was saying people a lot of times like will ask like, what's my purpose, without even realizing your purpose is literally to just be here and like give off good vibes.
So I finally found my purpose.
I'm an energy harvester.
I am
giver.
all
I don't
about
know.
energy. See, that's why I'm here. Do I do any other work?
But do you think it was like that? Because what if we were up there? Because she was also saying like we got to pick our parents. We picked everything. So even the lessons that we go through.
Can't gripe at me at all for anything. Yeah, no.
Why would I?
I'm kidding.
When have I ever said I wish you weren't my
Never,
mom?
I'm just saying.
No, but she was saying we picked everything, even our circumstances. So in order, like, when, you know, we're going through a hard time, we're like, why are we going through this? This sucks. Then you get through it and you're like, oh, I had to go through that in order to be where I am.
Because we're trying to learn some kind of lesson. And if we keep not learning the lesson, we have to keep repeating it.
And you realize you do that when you're finally I'm sick of my own shit. If I don't make a change, like, obviously the shit's not changing.
Right. Oh, definitely. For sure.
But do you really think like we knew? Because were we up there like, oh, what? Like,
I think it would be fun if we were just all up there and we're like, hey, what's going on? Yeah, everybody's talking about going to Earth. Do y'all want to do it? Yeah.
I know. Or it's like a thing like, okay, when
know.
you turn 18, you can maybe go to Earth. Like,
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then people come in there and they're like, okay, I'm going to
and
really
I know, like,
tell you it's not what you're thinking.
And I know, like, we always talk about this, and I know this is not anything new. Like, a lot of people have been saying this, especially nowadays. But you always hear, like, you know, you're not your body, like, you're your spirit, you're your soul.
Yeah.
But I never,
that's true.
It is true, but you still feel like your body because you have to
Well, yeah, you
wear
gotta
it.
use it. Yeah, you do have to.
But when I was listening to her on YouTube, that was, like, the first time I genuinely, like, pictured it. And I was like, we're just here. Like, I just want to figure this shit out and, like, have fun.
Yeah.
Who cares what body we got?
It doesn't matter. It's just like a suit. Because
like, at least we got to get here.
Our spiritual, we're just a light.
What kind of podcast is this?
We are just a light. We're just a light. Bring back bartering. No,
we don't believe in marriage.
Light.
Bring back bartering. We're just a spirit from another realm.
We are.
If we ever got famous, they would probably pull clips from our podcast and start going, they're a part of this, like, because we just sound like fucking psychotic people. But I swear, I think about life every damn day.
I think about it too. I think about just things that if I wouldn't know, if nobody had ever entered the ocean or ever went in there, and I was to tell you there are these gigantic things with sharp teeth that will rip you apart that are 20-something feet long, you'd think I'd lost my mind.
Yes, absolutely.
Right. Until we see it, because we always have to see something to believe it, right? Okay, but the truth of the matter is the sharks are there,
and
right?
the truth of the matter is we can't see everything. Like, do you see Wi-Fi?
You can't.
Where's
see,
the Bluetooth?
Yeah, you can't see energy.
How the actual hell?
I feel like sometimes you can see energy,
and if you're quiet enough, you can feel it. But
and if you get struck by it or electrocuted, you can definitely feel it.
But
it's real.
Let's really talk about this.
Okay.
How the actual hell can I pick my phone up and call someone in like New York, which is on the other side of the country, through wavelengths that are not connected at all? And then they talk into it and their voice just comes back.
How in the hell can you sit here and take a picture of me? And it looks like me and all the little digital pixel things.
What is that?
How does that happen?
You can replay it too, like a video.
I mean, it's scary when you really think about it. Look at the weird stuff we're doing. We're doing stuff like off Star Trek a long time ago. When the big guy would come up on the screen. That's called FaceTime.
And eventually
Star Trek was FaceTiming. That's what they were doing.
Yeah.
Star Trek had FaceTime. Now we have it. Thank you, Star Trek.
But it's like,
thank you,
shit.
Spock.
What else can we possibly come up with? But we won't know until they come up with it. Or until we do.
Yep.
because they're no different than us.
I don't know what we'd do.
I feel like it's just gonna get to the point because of metaverse and all that shit where it's like just holograms. Like imagine you wanted to watch a podcast or watch a YouTube video, but you could be in it, like sitting at the table with them. That'd be dope. You could probably do that in VR.
Yeah, you probably could. This new virtual world that's coming up where we're never going to have to leave the house. Yay!
Oh, that just sounded like really futuristic what you just said. This new virtual world that's coming up.
It is,
Like
though.
that sounds like it's in a movie from like the future.
I know.
You know what I mean?
It's so weird.
It's so
when you
weird.
really think about the things that we can do. And like when you see a picture of like an ultrasound or a picture of a baby in somebody's stomach, like we did on Euphoria last night, that is weird. I mean, if you weren't to know, and then somebody walked up to you and said, "Hey, I'm having a baby," and you're like, "What?" And they're like, "Yeah, I've got a baby in my stomach." That's just weird.
No, it's very
You know what I
weird.
mean? It's just the world is weird.
It's all. I can't take it serious.
Well, we kind of a little have to.
Yeah.
But not really.
But damn, can we talk about Euphoria? Mom loves Euphoria.
Oh my God, I love it. Once I got through the porn fest and the first few,
Did you watch any?
so good.
She started watching it with me like the second episode of second season. So she knows all second season, but she hasn't watched the first. So we started rewatching the first. How far did you get last night?
I stopped when you stopped.
Well, so do you like Euphoria? Like you're
Oh
into it?
yeah. Oh my God, I love it. I'm dying to find out what happens.
I am too.
I mean, I really am. It's so good. And I have no idea if y'all watched it last night, how in the world they got all those people in that play to look so much like those girls.
Oh my God,
I thought it was them at first. When it was just flashing them, I thought, what are they doing?
They looked
I had to
exactly like
rewind
them.
it. That was good.
I really think it was their
casting.
body doubles.
It was good casting. I mean, whoever pulled that.
And not only that, like Lexi's school play was like a damn Broadway musical.
I know.
I was like,
Talk about what
shit.
kind of budget did that school have?
I don't know. They need to like help their students.
Yeah,
They're going through a lot of drama, and she's over here like putting on a full-on production.
Yeah, it was really good though.
No,
I
it was
have
so
to
damn
say,
good.
That's her field of work right there.
She popped off.
She did. Definitely in the entertainment.
But it's like weird. You know how they say art imitates life?
Mm-hmm.
It really does, because her parents are famous, director and actress.
Oh, yeah.
And because and she's like directing and acting. It's like weird that that's her real life outside of a show, but she's in a show
Doing the
inside of
same
a show.
thing. Yeah.
And it's
Okay.
weird. It's just weird.
We're going to call this episode, It's Just Weird.
And oh my gosh, Angus Cloud. I was showing Mom some of his interviews, but literally the man, okay, if y'all didn't know, Fezco, he got picked up on the side of the street in New York. Like, we're not picked up, but he got scouted. Okay, the guy who plays Fez in Euphoria. He got scouted by a casting director when he was in Manhattan, which, by the way, he was with Kehlani. And you know how
Really?
much I love Kehlani.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard him tell the story I was watching his interview, and he's like, yeah, I was with my whatever friend Kehlani and my other friends, and she stopped us, and I was like, damn, so I guess he was already in like the scene a little bit, because if he was with Kehlani, but they're both from Oakland, so I don't know. But yeah, she approached him, and he like didn't believe her, and he thought it was a scam. And so then he's like, well, I'll take down your number. And then he gets her number. Next day, he's like, whatever, like we don't have anything going on. His brother didn't want to go. And then he's like, man, I'm just going to go without you then, whatever. He goes and like reads the script, and he gets cast. So this man goes from like not being an actor at all to literally like, he's like iconic right now.
God. Yeah, I really do love the show.
I do too, but it's just crazy because I was thinking about him when he's like with Lexi, and I'm like, this girl, her parents are like famous. I mean, she's great, but like she's been in the industry, like
Yeah,
she's
and
been
he
doing it.
just-
This man comes from like the street in New York. Like I couldn't imagine going to set the first day, never taken like an
Or
acting class,
yeah.
or maybe he did before, but
Yeah. I did an audition like that, remember? Because I thought that you didn't need to know anything and just go into it and read.
yep. Mom,
That was a good one.
we have had we will have to tell those stories. We've had our fair share of horrible auditions.
Oh my God. I just wish I had the footage.
I do too.
I mean, I
would
really,
pay.
really, really do. That
I would pull a Nate in Euphoria to get that footage.
I think
to
I
get
would
that damn
too.
CD.
I think I would too. I need the CD now.
Because it's
Sorry. Sorry.
Remember when we auditioned for that game
Look,
show?
Who are you people?
No. Give us the footage. We know you have it.
know what we're talking about.
Like,
Quit
ma'am,
playing dumb.
We don't know who the hell y'all are. We were here in 2016. We auditioned for a game show. You made us look like fucking idiots.
Give us the CD.
Which, by the way, I think the biggest form of embarrassment you could ever endure is auditioning for a game show.
Oh my God.
Like, you're in picture a studio like this. You're in here.
And then you've
dead
got
silence.
somebody saying, just pretend that there's a ball dropping from here to there.
And now pretend like you won a prize. And me and Mom are going,
Yay!
yes, good job. They're going, okay, jump up and down more and louder. Yes! And we're going,
They could have told us to do anything and would have done
And
it.
it's
We're
not-
so damn stupid.
not only are they doing that, it's like, then they'll have you do it again. So it's like, okay, start over. And it's
And
like,
then somebody else will walk in the room and it's like, okay, and then do it again.
and the awkward one where they said, act like you won this prize. Okay, now act like you won a bigger prize. Now act like you won a bigger prize. I'm like,
Yay. Yay!
I don't want to be here, to be honest with you. Like,
Yeah, we got into that, and I really wanted to get the hell out bad. But we were stuck in the room with these people.
because you think it's gonna be fun, and when you're new
it's
to
not.
when you're new to LA and like Hollywood and stuff, it's like,
We were in line with people that were dressed up.
I mean, I'm so
like,
thankful to have these experiences. They're funny as shit, but
oh, it was hilarious.
we really thought like everything was a big deal. Like, we're like, oh, we got an audition today. Let's go. And it's like
We were
background
in
work.
we were in line. In this long ass line at like CBS or Paramount. I mean, like a big deal place. And there are people dressed, adults dressed as robots.
That was for The Price is Right,
Babies,
wasn't it?
alligators. And I'm asking Alexa, are we in the right line?
Yeah.
And just like, yeah. And I thought maybe we
Y'all
needed
wouldn't
a
believe.
costume.
Y'all wouldn't even believe the shit we've done. Like, we literally went on a talk show. Not we should talk about Dr. Phil next week, because we did
Oh.
go on Dr. Phil, and we're not even getting into that.
Please don't.
But we went on a talk show. When we felt like we weren't even here that long, because they needed a
With
mother
some
and daughter.
pastors. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
such a good.
It was like an advice talk show. They were pitching it. They had a real studio audience. This wasn't to be aired. It was just for internal like use to pitch. But it felt like we were on a real talk show.
It felt so real.
And we had a
real
audience.
live audience and everything.
And then the next day or 2 days later, we went and did like background work or something. And people recognized us from being on the talk show because they were in the audience.
they did.
They were like, were y'all the ones on the talk show?
Yeah.
We're like, yeah.
that was
That
us.
Okay.
Was that y'all on that fake ass talk show that nobody's ever gonna see?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh God. Like, honestly, if y'all could only understand the gold y'all have if y'all discovered us early on, literally, you could put footage of us. Like, you know how Trisha Paytas has like footage, and you're like, how the hell has she been everywhere? I feel like low key,
we've done a
been
lot.
around.
We just sounds
No, I'm saying like
terrible.
we've like been
I
trying.
get
Like
it.
we've been. Oh my God, never mind. I'm
we
just saying.
have been on the move. Let's just say
We've done a lot of random shit. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like just shit you wouldn't expect, and you're like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm
What?
like, yeah, I don't know.
That
And then if you look at it later, it's gonna look like they were desperate for fame. I'm like, half the shit was like, somebody DM'd us, hey, do you want to come do this? I'm like, yeah. Why wouldn't we want to come do it?
yeah. I have actually auditioned for some stupid.
No, mom went to an audition, and I straight up told her they were looking for smart blondes who were like actually book smart, like knew a lot about like science and trivia, all this stuff. And it was on LA Casting,
Yeah.
which is called Casting Networks now.
Yeah.
But like they would post acting roles. So mom thought it was acting. And I said, Mom, no, this is a real one. They're looking for an actual blonde who's smart. Read the breakdown.
I did not
So
believe
Alexa,
her.
no, it's on the acting website. It's acting. I'm just gonna act like it. So then she goes in and they start asking her questions that she needs to answer.
Oh God.
No, it gets worse because they literally asked you if you knew what pop culture was.
And I blanked out. My mind went dark. Could you imagine if they'd asked me anything else?
She didn't know.
I know. Of course, I know what pop culture is. Who doesn't? And I just
Apparently,
froze.
You didn't.
I completely froze. And I was like, what's pop culture? So,
Yeah, and she was supposed to know like science questions, math questions. She didn't know shit. Didn't book that one.
Yeah, obviously not.
But she was in a Drake music video.
Yeah.
They cut her out though.
Yeah, I got cut out. I think a piece of my hair was in there. And I made a friend in there, which was weird because the friend I made in that video ended up being one of Alexa's friends that she knew.
Her mom.
Her mom.
Small world.
Yeah.
LA really is small. Like, that sounds so like, LA is such a small town.
I'm
Like,
such a Gemini.
I don't know if you've heard of it, but Los Angeles, California, really small town. But no, it's like, there's obviously a shitload of people here. But maybe it's not even LA. I think it's just like that one scene. You just see the same people over and over and over again.
Yeah,
or you meet somebody new and like they know a friend of yours.
Mhm.
Like everyone's like connected. It's weird.
It's usually how it works in every city or town. Yeah.
That is factual.
It's kind of a going thing now with the whole United States and even
True.
other places.
But I feel like LA or I guess the influencer scene, it's just like a big like high school. Like I feel like there's something in my throat.
Yeah.
You have
I know.
lipstick on your tooth again. How do you
Where?
keep getting it on there?
I don't know. Is it off?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, life is still like high school.
I mean, not really.
I don't know.
I don't think so. That's not true.
Okay, no, it's not.
I mean, I guess, but I wouldn't say yes.
Okay.
Like, I
Very
understand, but I don't.
I don't either. So that's good.
That's great.
That
What's
is-
next?
Did you see that TikTok I sent you with the guy and the snakes?
No,
Why didn't you watch that? This guy actually got
because
sent-
she sends me 800 TikToks a day. Like, you really do got to tone it down sometimes.
I have.
You
toned
send
it
like
down.
30 TikToks at once.
I have toned it down.
Make sure before you send it, did I laugh out loud? Then send it.
Okay.
Because you send 30.
I know, because I think they're funny at
Okay,
the time.
I know it is. I mean, they are funny.
Yeah.
But then she'll start quizzing me. Did you see this one? Did you see that one? Why didn't you see that one? Well, at least watch this one. I'm like, well, I have a whole For You page to get through from her.
If I think something's funny, I want you to see it.
True. Hey, and if y'all think this podcast is funny, share it with your friends.
Yeah. That'd be
we
hilarious.
Really out here trying to struggle and promote it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I turned into a goat.
I just looked under the table. I have on my cheetah slides, and Mom has on cheetah heels. Cougar Nation.
Oh,
We will. Oh, what is
rawr.
cheetah? That's like 70, 80,
Yeah.
I think.
Which one's leopard?
Is this cheetah or leopard?
I don't know.
I don't know the difference.
I don't know the difference of the print either.
I couldn't tell you. Damn, what sounds good to eat after this? I'm not gonna lie. In-N-Out sounds kind of good.
Not really. I don't know. I don't care anything. I've still got so much on my mind.
You about
Money,
to-
mind
was
on
gonna
my
say,
money, my money on my
Oh,
mind.
Snoop Dogg and everybody at the Super Bowl. That was like a
Oh,
throwback.
my God.
There's 50 Cent, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige. Like everyone was
I could
there,
not believe. See, that was my time zone.
and mine.
Well, yeah, but more of mine. Well, no, I guess.
But I was growing up.
Well, yeah, you were. Okay, you
But
can
so
be in
were
my,
you.
You can be in my time zone.
Well,
too.
honestly, if you think about it, music's everyone's time because we're all alive while it's happening.
Well, yeah, that is true because like I love 70s music and that was actually my mom's time zone.
Yeah, like who's
But
to say
I
that
was
to
born
your
in
time?
72. Well, excuse me, Alexa, we'll share at the time.
No, I'm just saying.
I didn't mean to cut you out of the time.
No, I'm just saying. All I grew up on was Ludacris, Nelly,
50
Eminem,
Cent.
50 Cent.
Snoop Dogg for sure.
I'll never forget when
And-
you and Dad got divorced the first time. When Mom got an apartment, we didn't have electricity the first night or a
Yeah.
mattress. And all I remember was driving around listening to Red Light District by Ludacris. That's real life euphoria. Damn. I was literally in euphoria.
Yeah, I think I was too.
Like, imagine me in the car listening to Red Light District. And I remember you started hanging out with the neighbors late at night. Like, it was like the first night we were there. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And the Halloween store was open. I don't know.
What?
I remember driving by that big warehouse and it was a Halloween store.
That Halloween store. I barely remember
We were in that apartment for like 3 days.
I know. It was
What happened to it?
I barely even remember that time. I mean,
Well, how do I remember it?
seriously, I don't know. Because I like barely remember it. It was so short. It's like probably the shortest time anybody has ever lived in an apartment.
Oh, it was like 3 days.
I mean,
it was like an
okay,
Airbnb.
Yeah. All right. Let's go.
Like, did we lease it?
Yeah. But of course, I mean, obviously I broke the lease.
I don't know. That was weird.
Yeah,
times.
I did. Just left.
It is weird to think about like how your life changes so drastically, but like you remember it in like time chunks, but it's always happening. Ew.
Chunk.
I don't like that. I don't like that word. Scratch that out.
Chunko time.
But like, isn't that weird?
My God, wait a minute. I think I just had a time chunk.
No, I don't. It's weird because
No, it is
everything was
weird.
different at every point in my
And
life.
so dramatically different.
I feel like I've lived 800 lives.
Seriously, it's like a complete life just quits happening.
Mm-hmm.
And then here comes another one, and then here comes another. They just it is weird.
You know when people like resell their games at GameStop? Like maybe they resell The Sims. What if it's like a new owner gets your account? And so like that's why your life changes. Like they reset, they're like, okay, new set of circumstances. I'm bored.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Could be.
You never know. Don't know where I'm going.
I just got really hungry.
I'm pretty hungry too.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
Gonna have to eat after this type of shit.
Yes, I know.
And we were gonna do the cup of chaos here at the end, but I think as anyone can hear or see, the overall vibe of this podcast is just pure chaos and being overwhelmed. So I don't want to plan it. Like, I feel like if we plan it and it's
that would be too normal.
Well, like,
No,
I
I'm
just
kidding.
like
I
the
know, I
organic
get it.
conversation. So, like,
Well, I do too.
y'all let us know if y'all have any suggestions of, like, topics or...
Shut the hell up.
Yeah, I mean, we plan it, but it's unplanned.
It's just spur of the moment.
Yeah, so sometimes we'll do the cup of chaos. Sometimes we won't.
Sometimes we'll show up.
Sometimes we won't. And that's what's fun about it.
You never know with us. It's an adventure.
But hey, we're on episode 4 or 5? 4.
I think it's 4.
I'm proud of us either way. And I'm proud that we skipped and came back.
No, wait. This is 5.
I don't know what
I
it
think
is.
it's 5. I don't know, but whatever. I'm proud of us too.
Yeah. Is there anything going on in pop culture that's like crazy? I mean,
what?
Oh yeah, the pop culture.
Pop culture? I don't know what to speak of.
I know the Kim and Kanye thing, which Kanye's posted a lot on Instagram.
I'm telling you, something bad's gonna happen. Can't anybody see this but me?
No, a lot of people can see it.
Okay, I mean, it's freaking me out. I'm sure. I mean, it really is. I don't like.
No, I
I
don't.
don't like it. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't. It's a little bit too creepy for
Too
me.
scary. I was seeing if anything crazy. I haven't thought of it. Like, I haven't seen anything like super crazy going on. Does that mean something's about to break?
Yeah, that's usually when it's called
The calm before the
storm.
storm. We're the psychic pop culture.
That's right. Welcome.
What do
to
you
calm
predict's going to
before
happen in the next
storm.
week?
I predict this week. No, we could have a prediction. Can't even say it. A prediction of the week.
Okay, go for it.
I predict this week is going to be very chaotic with a slight chance of a little depression.
For you?
Yeah.
Why?
Just because I've got to get all this stuff together and it's driving me crazy.
Okay, well, don't manifest that into your life.
Okay, I will manifest. Okay, hold on. I'm manifesting movers and moving trucks, and I've got a lot to manifest here.
We're going to figure it out. We always do.
Oh, I know.
That's the thing. We stress and then we figure it out. Stress, figure it out. We stress, then we figure it out. Yep. Yeah, we stress, then we figure it out. Everybody.
That's right.
We stress, then we figure it out.
Then we say, What were we so worried about?
Hey, just let me figure it out.
Hey, what were we so worried about?
You turned some creepy Hey,
I don't know.
what are you stressed about
I
now?
had a weird dream last night. A really weird dream.
Is it going to be long?
Probably. I was on a bicycle. I got that off Euphoria. I've incorporated that into my dream. And I was going down these hills and a lot of walking. Can't remember anything else.
Sounds like a good one.
Yeah, I thought so.
We stressed them. We figured it out. You already know the vibes, everybody. I was going to read some New York Times.
What is our horoscope for the week?
Oh, yeah, that would be a good one.
What is that?
It's probably just...
Sounds like a gigantic heartbeat.
Wait, Gemini
Okay,
horoscope.
what will my horoscope be? See if I can tell my own horoscope.
By the way, the moon has been looking hella
What
full
if I
lately.
could tell you what my horoscope
Okay,
says?
hurry, try.
It says this week's going to be crazy, and that's it. I don't know.
Okay, that was not a good prediction.
No, it wasn't. Tired.
I'm tired too. Financial prosperity is just around the corner, Gemini.
Thank God.
Especially with your recently acquired money management skills. It's likely that, yeah, this can't be true.
Go.
It's likely that you'll receive a windfall in the near future, although it may not seem like a windfall to you, since
Ooh.
you've been expecting this money for a long time now.
Yes.
Use your new abilities to invest it soundly and wisely.
I will.
You're bound to be quite pleased with the results you achieve over the long term.
Yay! What a good week I'm going to have.
I think I would be a damn good news anchor.
Yeah, you would.
Should I read mine real quick?
Yes, read yours.
Leo,
what will
Leo. We stressed
so
and we
Geminis,
figured
we're
it
going to
out.
have to do a lot of...
Today is the final... Wait, yeah. Today is the final push.
What is that voice?
Today
There's a final...
Today is the final push to complete a very big project you've likely been working on for some time now.
Look, hers is really ringing
Even
true.
though,
Look.
I don't know what the project is, even though your name won't be on the cover of the book, what? Or business proposal, you're gratified to have played such a significant role. I can't read. Significant role in this completion. Be sure to have a nutritious breakfast and lunch today. What?
Where are you getting these from?
Because you'll likely work right through dinner.
Damn.
That was not a good one. See,
No.
I don't believe horoscopes unless I like them.
I don't either. If it sounds like something I want, then yeah, it's so true. But on the other hand, if it was like what we just heard, well, I mean, it does say I'm coming into some financial stability.
It literally sounded like a trumpet.
Well, it just sounded like that I was going to learn how to manage money.
I hope you do.
God, I do too. That would
But then
be...
again, it's not real, so welcome. Because the bank can't even show me the money anyways. What you're telling me, I get a digital paycheck from an employer.
I've never seen beer and
I've never seen the money at one point.
I hadn't, I swear.
No, because it's a number on the screen. They transfer it to me. Direct deposit. The number goes up.
So
okay.
you're just wanting cash from here on
It's not that I want cash, but it's like, if you can just make the number bigger, why can't we just do that anyways? Like, there's no money. Where is the money?
You know, I secretly pray that they make a mistake and put a bunch of money in
They've done that for people.
I know. And I think it can still happen for me.
But like, where's the money at? Can someone tell me?
It's in the damn bank. They have a vault.
The bank does not hold millions of dollars at once.
Yes, it does.
No, they don't. No, it's actually a significantly low number about what the bank
Well,
can
where
hold.
in the hell do they put it?
What? That's my point. Where the fuck is it?
I don't know. Have no
How
idea.
much money? We're about to be done, but how much money does a bank hold? How much bank could a bank hold money if a bank money could hold bank?
Yeah. I don't know, but
Just guess. Hurry.
$1 billion.
Mom, no.
What? I don't even know what the question is.
How much money does a bank hold at one time?
$1 billion.
That's insane that you think it could even fit in there.
Okay.
A bank only holds as much as $200,000 at once. And
Where are they putting the rest
smaller
of it?
banks, $50,000.
Okay,
They
so
don't just. You really think they just sat in the bank with $1 billion?
that's why everybody goes to rob. Yeah, I thought.
Nope. So where's the rest of it?
Well, for all you bank robbers out there, don't go to the banks.
Where's
Not
the vault?
holding a lot of-
We need to start a revolution and barter and go to the vault. Damn it!
Where is it? We must find the money.
But do you know what I mean? Like, there's
I
never
do.
a transfer of money. It's just a digital number.
Yeah.
AKA, they
They-
could just change it if they wanted to.
Well, yeah, they could. And I don't get why they just don't. I don't get why we owe stuff.
If we're in
Why
debt,
can't we
just put the
make
number
it up?
higher.
I know they say that you have to back it with gold and silver.
Where's
and
the
all
gold
this
then?
stuff. I don't know
Where's the money?
where they're keeping it.
Where's the
all.
gold?
They have a very secret location.
I truly don't even think it's there.
I don't know. Maybe it's somewhere deep inside.
And if it is, why? Okay, we look at it and say that's worth something. Okay, for what?
I have no idea.
Thanks for listening and watching.
Thanks,
we love y'all.
everybody. We love y'all. We will see you next week.
Subscribe to our YouTube and our Instagram and TikTok channel.
Please do it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time.